mmadụ gochie ihe n'Enugu ijeshie je were anụ ọzọ n'Oji River. Does that make economic sense to you? Ndị be anyị ekene m onye na onye ọbụla nke onye chiri ya zere. Ndị be anyị na-ekwukwa okwu achị na onye hụkwara ekwu ya kpọọ ya ekwu ya kpọọkwa efu. Maka na ihe dị njọ dị njọ, ihe dị mma dị mma. Ihe na-ekwukwa okwu bụ the dispute or the land grabbing approach in the Enugu State government to use against our own sister Ngene Ijeoma Oye gore Enugu State government and ogore almost 200 or 250 million naira na 2021 n'ebe a na-akpọ New Enugu State Donugwu Aji. Receipt of the purchase of that place from the company Okudilioja and King Soki company in the Enugu State Ministry of Housing. You have the right to clear up the debris at Chijuru na that place. So you na mana aje what's it called, the new Keta Gama, how much of a dump site that place is prior to its clearing Kewororo Estate. And then Okudilioja contacted the Ijeoma to actually come there and invest. And then as a well-meaning Enugerian, as a well-meaning Nkano daughter, as a hard-working person that she is, she collaborated with a lot of people abroad. However, may invest a huge chunk of money, 250 million naira, at the rate of 10 million naira per plot once that place is entirely cleared. That is amounting to 25 plot of land for that estate. Now, the company actually took this money, delivered on the public good, and then unfortunately, the entitlement of this company, which was supposed to be settlement with plots of land, have been denied for years now. So, the unfortunate scenario is that the government Abiago pass lower na Hagoru as far back as 2021 or are planning to sell them at the rate of 70 million to other investors without giving credence to that place. A promise of giving them that land. And now it's not about reallocation of refund or it is not that simple. Ego 10 million in 2021, its commensurate what? Now the current economy, the same thing. This lady has actually been going helter skelter, seeking for solution for investing in her own home state. I negate the previous video. I negate and they will come back home and invest. And they will come back home and invest. How have we been treating those who have invested in our land? The worst and the most annoying part of it, but this land grabbing exercise. But those in government, those in high and low places, those in the same Ministry of Housing that took people's money and then is refusing to allocate that land. Are you selling them off? For what purpose? Why are you selling a land that you had allocated to a person? Now a new allocation. Shikari obakara. Akana ekukwe nke mmiri. Akana echimpu nke mmiri. Now the Ministry of Housing also came out and then declared that they were also selling off land at what they call the Dauphin Estate. That is around the Coal City Eastern Extension Alliance. This lady also paid for another 65 plots, amounting to over 1.something billion naira. 1.something billion naira. And then the state or the State Ministry of Housing or the Enugu State Housing Corporation has also failed to deliver that public good. What somebody actually paid for through investors' pool of resources. Someone who has been advertising the state for Nigerians and Ndibo that are in diaspora. And then because of the level of trust, they are able to invest through her into the state. Agreno or Atoigreno. Or able to promote diasporans in Enugu to invest. Shobumadu goche ye n'Enugu Ijesia je were anọ ọzọ n'Oji River. Does that make economic sense to you? No, I'm asking. I need answers to this question. Does all these things make sense to you? Maybe in a way he after all, can you fight the government? After all, what can you do? It is you versus the government. You spend your money and they spend the government money against you, which is still our money, the government money, but our own money too. So you cannot use what we owe collectively to subjugate and oppress us. You cannot chase away investors in the state of Enugu because of all these things. In a lot of people are already moving to Asaba. A lot of people are already moving to Imo. A lot of people are even opting to go to Abakaliki to develop their real estate business. Because of too much court cases, Enugu State, the state land housing corporation is making a mess of the efforts of government. The Ministry of Housing is actually dampening the morale of real estate investors. People who had intentions of even building companies in this country, in this state today. How will they have that confidence that if they acquire a property, that it will not be taken away from them? And then I will tell you this, and I will say it very glaringly. This lady, Ngene Ijeoma, has been a very strong supporter of Peter Ndubi Simba even during the election of 2023. Is this how to treat someone who has given you their best, or the best? Backhand tactics. Makani if you renew he use rime. Unumne meku ye chekwe. Make emete dowe.